Welcome back everyone to another week, which means another video. Today we're going to be diving into Apple stock, or at least what I think of it. And of course, this isn't financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and learn and apply everything accordingly, just like everything in life. With that being said, thank you guys so much. Please make sure you also like, comment, and share if you enjoyed the video. So, is Apple stock a buy, sell, or a hold? Year to date, Apple stock is down 5.71%, hitting a 52-week low of $159.78. However, just today it has just increased 4.33%, which is a big move compared to its recent downtrend. This is most likely due to stagnant sales, a slowdown in China, which accounts for a large amount of their revenue, being the second largest economy. Additionally, there's a lot of criticism regarding their lack of recent innovations. The Apple Vision Pro is iconic, but also comes at a whopping $3,500 price tag compared to other competitors such as the Meta Quest, which is available for a third of the price at around $500 to $1,000. Not to mention, most iPhones are just previous generation models with minor upgrades with a still high price tag of $1,000 or more. There's really no point in upgrading into these new generations unless it's really serving a purpose for you. However, the biggest issue that Apple seems to be facing currently are regulatory battles, namely antitrust issues in the EU, which the European Commission imposed a nearly $2 billion fine on Apple. On top of that, Apple has been facing monopoly charges from the US Department of Justice over its iPhones. As a result, investors, including Warren Buffett, have been recently selling off their shares of Apple since the last quarter. Now, should you buy the dip? Personally, I've been buying Apple stock almost every week now because I feel it's at a discount. I see a lot of news where investors are actually selling off the stock, but just like Warren Buffett said, you should be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Like I said though, please do whatever suits your needs and current financial goals. I almost spent the half of what I had for my Pokemon sale of $3,000 towards the Apple stock so I could get 10 whole shares, but I'm a little bit glad I didn't. Hindsight tells me I probably should have bought those shares due to the recent uptrend. However, I gained a lot more peace of mind only buying 2 to 3 shares and then diversifying the rest of the money into my other stocks. I definitely don't want to be overextended on any position, so I want to make sure I am not making one stock my entire net worth. I'm sure Apple is named one of the Magnificent Seven for a reason. They're still the second largest company in the US right now at about like $2+ trillion, which is absolutely insane, right behind Microsoft. So I will definitely be buying the stock still. I'm sure just like all market fluctuations, this is just a small hiccup for Apple, and Apple is still at the forefront of consumer purchases, innovation, as well as marketing. They have such a massive ecosystem and are slowly integrating all their products to be Apple-based, such as the Apple TV, the little HomePods, as well as the new headphones I see literally everywhere. Personally, I love all their products, even though I don't own too many, but even items such as the Apple Card, which I've been literally using daily, has been awesome. The 2% cash back, which goes straight into my savings every day, is super neat, and just little things like that is what I really appreciate about Apple. We're definitely growing as a more contactless payment sort of world, and I've been using Apple Pay more and more every day, and I'm sure you guys, or you know a lot of people that do as well. I don't see Apple dying anytime in the near future, and everyone complains about them, how expensive they are, or the iPhone models just don't have any new upgrades, but people still buy them anyway just because. It's interesting to think about, but Apple has definitely grown through thick and thin, and even though their sales are a little bit stagnant right now, they're definitely a top competitor and a force to be reckoned with in the tech space. Goofy concepts like the Apple Car and constantly catering to the masses with their funny emojis keep Apple relevant and in the news, which is good for a business. Based on what I could find as well, Apple has about $75 to $100+ billion with a B in cash on hand. That means they have all this cash deployable. In case anything were to happen, they will be prepared. And that's why I also think these recent events are just minor setbacks for them. All in all, I can definitely see Apple existing 5, 10, 100, or even 1,000 years from now. Just like all companies in the stock market, nothing ever really goes up forever. But Apple has a complete fortress set up between their finances, customer base, and ideas, so I see this opportunity as an absolute discount. They're simple enough business to understand, and moving into the future, I can see them doing massive things, especially as we're moving into the AI/green energy phase. I'm not a massive technical analysis guy, nor do I read about stocks 24/7. However, I love to invest in companies that are simple, that I believe in, and are a part of my long-term goal of dividend investing. I've been pointing out why I've been buying Apple weekly, however, I still want to hedge my picks. So that's why I still want to make sure Apple isn't a massive part of my net worth, and that I make sure I diversify in not just other tech companies, like planning to invest in Microsoft, but other sectors as well, such as healthcare, finance, industrials, and so much more. I feel like the most important thing though is to gain market exposure, to learn, adapt, and consistently invest over time. I'm excited for what the future has to hold and look forward to growing with you guys as well. Feel free to comment any questions or general news you want me to know. I look forward to learning with you guys, but other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.